happy whatever day I end up releasing this video, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It's amethyxtnix, and this is episode 6 of the Whimsy Expanded Legacy Challenge. Here we are, episode 6. I am a bit surprised that I've actually managed to record 6 episodes now of this Legacy Challenge, and I am continuing to enjoy it. As you know, we ended episode 5 in a very happy note, and it was surprising news as well because Malaya is pregnant. She's pregnant with our future second generation heir, with Ezra, who does not yet know about said pregnancy. So my plan for this episode, I feel like, is going to be a very chilled one. I would like to focus more on Malaya and the pregnancy, and obviously having that discussion with Ezra, which, to be honest with you, I am a bit nervous about because Ezra's the non-exclusive relationship kind of guy. So I don't know how he's going to take the pregnancy news, whether it's going to be a good thing or a bad thing for him. And obviously I'm voting that it will be a good thing for him despite his beliefs. So I think that's all I'm really going to do for this episode. So I do apologize in advance if it's a slightly shorter one, or either it's going to be really rushed, because in Sims the pregnancy, it's really only 3 days. So as much as I would like to do a lot more stuff with Malaya and focus on her pregnancy, I think it is going to feel a bit rushed. So I do apologize in advance, but I'm excited. I don't know whether this is the episode that we are going to see our second generation. Maybe not. We shall see. And I'm actually recording this during patch day, but I literally went offline and didn't update my game because I really wanted to record this for all of you before I update my game, and I have a feeling I will probably record the next few episodes before updating my game, and I guess after I know that everything is okay after I've updated my game, if that makes sense. Just wanted to share it, that little tidbit of fact. Anyways, without further ado, let's head on over to gameplay. Okay everyone, well, welcome back in Willow Creek in a very hot summer day and in a newly renovated micro-tier home of our founder Malaya Luna. So if you haven't checked it out already, I released a speed build video of myself renovating Malaya's micro-tier home, and the result of that is 9 simoleons in our bank account. So don't forget to check it out. The speed build, I mean. But here it is, our new micro-tier home, and it is actually looking like a decent home for our founder, which she really deserves. So she is currently in bed, sleeping, taking a nap. So she's taking a nap, and if you haven't seen the last episode, which is episode 5, we ended that with a surprise, and that is our founder expecting. So Malaya and Ezra are expecting a baby. But the thing is, Ezra does not yet know. So that is a discussion that we need to have very, very soon. Maybe after she finishes taking her nap, we will probably invite Ezra home. Oh, what's this? Overheating. When Sims get too hot, they need to wear light clothing or head inside for shelter. She's sleeping very soundly, and I think this is the first time she actually has a decent bed. So I'm very proud of Malaya. Let me just pause this real quick and let's have a look at our aspirations and current skills at the moment. So a little recap, if you will. So for aspiration, we are actually on the second stage. So we are sorry, I am pretty sure we are on the third stage now. So we are a competent crafter. We need to achieve level 7 skill in fabrication. We're already in level 5. We need to collect insects from an insect farm 3 times, and we need to create 5 candles. And she actually still has a gig that she needs to finish, which is Love is in the Air. And she actually does need to finish it because it's due by 9 a.m. Okay, so we need to do that. And in regards to her skills, as I said, still level 5 in fabrication, but you know, we are getting there. Level 5 in fitness, we have mastered the gardening skill. I am pretty sure it was also last episode. Our handiness is level 4. Now, our handiness, if you haven't watched the previous episodes, sculpting and woodworking is Malaya's creative outlet, which, and I will keep saying this, is in every episode if I must, but it is something that I am really happy for her. So sculpting is something that she is, it's a way for her to deal with her emotions, and that's really good, and I will support her on that. We finally tried juice fizzing. We've actually mastered pet training. Wellness, we are currently on level 7. So wellness, handiness, and fabrication are our focused skills, and the rest are really an additional bonus, I guess. So let's just continue sleeping and hopefully Malaya will be ready. Hey Malaya Luna, I fancy some sakura tea. Want to come get some at the Romance Festival with me? What if we get some? Let's bring some friends along. We will bring Ezra with us. So everyone, let's quickly have a look. Malaya is pregnant with our second generation. I am so excited. And I'm so happy for her. And of course, this is Ezra Medici, Malaya's boyfriend. And, you know, contrary to the expressions that they currently have on their faces, I am going to assume that that is because they went to San Myshuno while the weather is atrocious, because there's currently thunderstorms in the city. I am going to assume that because I haven't pressed play yet. So I'd like to think that this gloomy expression that Ezra has on his face at the moment is not because he is seeing his girlfriend pregnant. And remember, this is a discussion that we still need to have. However, same wavelength. When Malaya Luna feels close to someone, it's safe to show off her silly side. Time to bring back the inside jokes and funny stories from the past. So that's the thing. Despite them, you know, opposites attract, but there's just that deep connection that they both have for each other, which I wanted to explore, and I'm happy. So let's play this. Alrighty, see what's happening. Alright, I don't think this is safe. Do you have an umbrella, my dear? Alright, I think it is time. Why don't we sit together here, please? Alright, Ezra, can you please sit down? My senses are excited. Okay. Oh, she's eating something. What are you eating? Where did you even get this? Oh, flushing. Okay, alright. Where's Ezra? Because we need to talk to Ezra. Okay, so you're gonna tell Ezra. Okay, so we are going to pregnancy and family. We are going to announce the news of our pregnancy.
Penavi Baima Merkid? Huh?
Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. I am happy that that was his reaction. So they're so happy. Malaya Luna's partner was delighted with the news of pregnancy, more than Malaya Luna is even. It's good to know Malaya Luna will have support. Excellent. Okay. Let us I'm pretty sure I kind of want to tell him, like, this is your baby. This is yours. We've told him about the pregnancy, and I will assume that she has told him that it's his. We are going to reaffirm our devotion. We are going to appreciate all the little things. We're going to appreciate Ezra. And then... oh my goodness. Malaya Luna keeps dropping hints about wanting a proposal. Maybe it's time for Ezra to step up to the plate. And then Malaya Luna can't wait to take this relationship to the next level. She hopes her significant other feels the same way. Oh my goodness. Okay, I am going to... let's go back to friendly. And, well, we're gonna ask him to accompany us during childbirth. And I hope that that is okay. So... let me just see. Yes, of course I will be there for you, honey. Let's talk about life together. And then... oh, I love it. And then... center of attention. She loves being the center of attention, whether it's good or bad. Well, your singing is definitely, you know, not... I would not say it's in the good side. Let's end this early. And you know what? I think I might... let's invite him to stay the night. I wonder if we can do that. Alright, Malaya, what I might get you to do is I'll just quickly get you to tend to your garden. And everyone, I'm so excited because Malaya finally has her very own kitchen. So what I'm gonna get her to do is I'm actually gonna get her to cook something, which is obviously something that we haven't done for, well, for 5 episodes. Let's quickly fill and call Chance to eat because I think he is hungry. Oh dear, she's not feeling well. But let's have dinner. Let's just go for mac and cheese maybe. And guys, don't worry, I am planning to give her a makeover very soon. But for now, let's just keep her in this outfit for the meantime. Okay, so at least we were able to discuss and let Ezra know about our pregnancy, and he is happy as well, which is, I'm very, very glad that that is the case. So I think I'll get her to wash the dishes, give Chance a bit of love, and then I'm gonna get her to go to sleep. The deadline for Malaya Luna's freelance contract is coming up. Finish up any remaining tasks before it's too late. And the fact is, it's also Father's Day. Technically, the baby is not yet born, so I don't think... but we can still celebrate Father's Day. We'll invite Ezra later on, but I'm gonna see whether I am able to actually get her to finish off her gig, which would be good for us because we are currently zero. We have no money at all. Okay, I think I'm gonna harvest one of the bluebells and then we're gonna supercell. Thank goodness. Let's see whether we can travel. I really don't think we'll be able to make it, to be honest with you. It's 8 o'clock. Okay, so we are back in Sprucewood Makerspace and it is absolutely pouring. So let's quickly make a candle. She just needs one more. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, let's go. Please, please, please. I hope that we can make it. But it does take a while. Oh no. Your candles nearly burned my venue down. Obviously, I had a feeling anyway that we won't be able to finish it, but I was kind of hoping that we would, miraculously. However, you know, we still got a little bit of... they still paid us, so I'll still take that as somewhat of a success, but we'll try and be better for our next gig. Second trimester of pregnancy. As the baby grows within her, Malaya Luna is preparing for all that this newcomer will entail and finds some peaceful joy in it. Pregnancy is not so bad. It's not this super happy, exciting time others have described. Not for Malaya Luna, but it's not awful either. Okay, and also, Malaya Luna seems to be coming down with something. She might want to make a trip to the doctor, and she needs to have a prenatal visit. Okay, so we are going to do that right now. Did you go to the what? Oh my dear. Oh, I thought you went to the doctor. Okay. Malaya Luna has developed a pregnancy complication called pregnancy-induced anemia. She will need to take additional iron supplements to alleviate the symptoms, but overall, pregnancy should progress without major issues. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, so we'll probably get her some iron supplements once she gets back. I am gonna get you to go home, and then we will invite Ezra. We will invite Ezra, and I think it is time for us to ask Ezra if he wants to move in. Excellent. So we are going to invite Ezra, and then we are going to... Okay, firstly, let's give our residence keys.
Oh, Barish.
Look at her tummy. So cute. Did you give the residence keys? There you go. Come on.
Corbett.
There we go. And then...
Varish. Oh.
Okay, everyone, change of plans. I am just having a look at our goals and tasks for Generation 1, and yet again, I have overlooked something similar to the microtier home, and I'm hoping that this is not going to be a reoccurring thing for the next episodes. But my original plan was for Ezra to move in with Malaya. That's my original plan, and I think Malaya is just very... I see her as a very casual person, and you know, I think if ever they're going to get married, then they're just going to get married. However, it's Generation 1, and I'd really like to tick off the goals and the tasks, and I would really like for my... well, not for me, but for Malaya's child to have a happy beginning, because Malaya had a happy ending. So I'm trying really hard to tick off our goals and tasks, and that's not saying that it's always going to be like that for the next generations. And you know, I think it's Generation 1, and I just want to get things right, start things right for the rest of our descendants, you know. And the other reason why I had a change of plan is because, if you don't remember, basically apparently Malaya keeps dropping hints about wanting a proposal. This was something that I didn't click on, so I was very surprised that she was actually dropping hints of proposal to Ezra. And so that was Ezra thinking that. And then obviously Malaya, you know, she just really wants to take this relationship to the next level, and that she hopes that Ezra feels the same way. So I've actually given our residence keys, or let's say a copy of our residence keys, to Ezra. And then I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I kind of want to play Ezra just so then I am able to propose to Malaya. So I don't know how that's going to work. And then I don't think I am going to be honest, I actually don't see them having like a proper wedding ceremony. And as much as I'd like to try out my wedding stories, I don't think it's for this couple. I really don't think that. I think they're more laid back. They're very casual as well, just in regards to their own relationship, to the relationship that they have with each other. So I will be back, but obviously for you guys it will just be the next scene. But I'm gonna see whether I can play as Ezra and propose to Malaya. So I'll be right back.
Few moments later.
Alrighty everyone, so here we go.
Oh,
And yes!
Holland.
Oh,
So.
Oh. Lin
and he proposed.
Ah.
Alrighty, and then now, okay everyone, so I'm currently playing as Ezra because I really wanted him to propose to Malaya, especially since we've got that little message popped up before. And just look at this. Ezra getting engaged may seem odd to others, considering he cares about romantic freedom, but the decision makes sense right now with this sim, and it remains a joyous occasion. Plus, nothing as of yet is saying that Ezra's freedom would take a hit from this. Okay, here it is. I want them to elope at the courthouse.
Tebow. Ganir. Pruba. Larafa.
They're eloping at the courthouse, everyone. I don't think they're really the type to get married at a church. So if ever we can explore the My Wedding Stories for another generation that seems fitting. Congratulations. Just married. Congratulations on your new marriage. Would you like to move in together now? Okay. But we are going to be moving him with Malaya. Just married. The promise of a lifetime of companionship is a sweet thing, yet Ezra has a preference for non-exclusive relationships, and tying the knot carries somewhere in his mind its fair share of stress. Perhaps it is because of all the exclusive connotations of the marriage institution. Silently hopes that this will not eventually impede his lifestyle. I really hope not. I really hope not. I think that's all I can say. These vows are my promise to always be true to you. And then for Malaya, she's very happy. The promise of a lifetime of companionship would make any sim happy. So what I might do is
Soon after.
look at them too. So guys, I just literally did mini photo shoot between them two. Alright,
Yishla.
so
Shishtawab.
first things first. Another thing that our spouse cannot have is a full-time job or a career, but they may have a part-time job. So currently, Ezra's aspiration is a Renaissance sim. So he wants to finish reading 3 books, achieve level 3 logic skills. So it's really up to us in regards to getting Ezra to fulfill his aspiration, which we will do, we will try, but our main focus is obviously Malaya. So, oh, he can speak. Okay, oh my goodness. Actually, let's quickly have a look at his skills. So, charisma level 3, comedy level 2, fabrication level 6, a bit of fitness there, gardening, handiness, mischief. He is actually really good at Silver Duradian. Singing, he's a good singer, and he can speak Windenburgish, so the regional language primarily spoken in the lively world of Windenburg. Okay, and he is a writer's assistant, so unfortunately we cannot do that. Oh my goodness. Hey, you just got married, so understandable. We'll give this to a little bit of privacy. It is technically kind of like their mini honeymoon. So we have to get Ezra to unfortunately quit his job, and if writing is something that he wants to do, then we can probably work on that. That self-employed, I mean, technically he can use that as a part-time job for storyline purposes. Bear with me, and I hope whoever watches this will agree. I am going to make him a freelancer, okay? But we are going for freelance writer. Fighting words. When people see us in the street, they point and exclaim, "Them's fighting words." Okay, they don't. Perhaps someday. We handle jobs ranging from proofreading to ghostwriting for famous people. Grab a keyboard, boot up your favorite word processor, and join us. So, your wife is hungry. I'd like to think that you're cooking this for her. Okay, Malaya, this is your eggs and toast. I know you're hungry. Come and eat, please. I've made this for you. Okay. So Ezra's making pancakes before Malaya wakes up. Mind you, he is only level 2 of the cooking skill, but hopefully it will turn out all right for his wife. Things are getting a little unpleasant by now. The constant need to be, for one thing, the weight of the baby pulling one's back, not to mention none of her normal clothes can be worn right now without getting stretched out by that baby bump. Well, it's almost over, and Malaya Luna is more than prepared now to give birth to her child. Okay, I feel like this whole pregnancy thing, I mean, technically it's only 3 days in The Sims, but it feels really fast-paced that I can't believe that we're actually on the 3rd trimester now. I have so many other things that I wanted to do before the 3rd trimester, which obviously didn't really work out, but this is what I wanted to do. So I wanted to actually, for both of them, to go to early parenthood class. So I'm gonna get them both to do that now, because I think it will just be nice for them to bond before the baby arrives.
Yibs.
Yes, a quiz.
The class was fast, and Ezra didn't retain as much information as he hoped, but it was still helpful though. Okay, how about you, my dear? What did you think? Okay, same thing. It was still helpful enough for both of them. Oh, there's so much to taking care of babies. No matter if you've done it before or not, the info easily gets overwhelming. Malaya Luna is focusing hard to try and integrate everything. I think just share your worries with Ezra. Can complain about the mood swings. Actually, speaking of which, I would like to plan a social event. Okay, pregnancy announcement. Okay, let's announce the pregnancy. Let's announce the pregnancy to everyone. How do I actually do that? Announce pregnancy. They're congregating in this front porch, aren't they? Excellent. And just kind of like, thank you everyone. Let's talk about Ezra. Let's talk about our spouse. And just say, oh, by the way, guys, it's not just this little baby coming to my life, but Ezra. But actually, Ezra is also part of my life. We are actually married. We are married. And then just say, sorry, this was such an impromptu pregnancy announcement, but I'm way overdue, and I just wanted to be able to tell you guys. Announce the baby, the arrival of my baby, of our baby, and my marriage to Ezra. A memorable moment. You've been given a moodlet buff for completing the social event. Look out for new social interactions which expire with the moodlet or buff. Excellent. What does it say? It's out there now. It feels good to finally tell everyone. I have a feeling this is going to be a shorter episode, and somehow you may feel it's a bit rushed. To be honest, I actually do feel like it's a bit rushed, but I found it enjoyable just the same. I just wanted to have an episode where we were basically focusing on Malaya's pregnancy. I think that's really what we ended up doing. But on top of that, it just wasn't the pregnancy, it was Ezra. I think it was their relationship as well that we really focused on. We didn't even do a lot of any of the dumpster diving or anything like that. I attempted for her to finish her gig, but obviously we kind of already knew that we wouldn't be able to make it, but you know, we at least had a little bit of simoleons from that gig. And if ever there was a filler episode, I think episode 6 would be it. And to be honest, as I've said before, there was a whole lot more that I really wanted to do, kind of show Malaya's journey through her pregnancy. And I know there wasn't a lot, but there were only bits and pieces. So, you know, she visited every trimester. She had a prenatal visit, and she ended up having a pregnancy induced anemia, so she was taking iron supplements with that. And we actually got a moodlet of, you know, like Malaya actually dropping hints about a proposal, which that wasn't intentional at all. And I didn't know that she was actually doing that to Ezra, because Ezra got that little message. So I kind of played around with Ezra for a little bit and actually got him to get an engagement ring, and then just kind of show you guys how he proposed to Malaya. And I quite like that, the sentiment that he had as well. Like, yes, he wants the romantic freedom, but there's just something right about this sim. And you could tell, I don't know whether you've noticed, both the friendship and their relationship bar, it just goes up and down. And it's so weird, because it's weird in a good way, because to be honest with you, I've never had that with any of the sims that I've ever played. Usually it's just straight on, you know, like high levels of romance and friendship, but they're just up and down, and that's just her personality. That's just how they are with each other. And, you know, like their friendship was down, and then I was getting Malaya maybe just explain, I'm just a bit cranky, it's the hormones. And I don't know, if I find it really enjoyable, and I hope you did too. I feel like, yeah, I enjoyed it, despite this feeling like it's a bit of a filler episode. And of course, we ended up letting Ezra move in after they got, I think it was just, they didn't marry in a church or anything like that. It was in the presence of a judge. But yes, I know, again, I'm gonna say this again, I know that we didn't really do a lot. We didn't even do or increase any of her skills. It was really just her. It was just Malaya, her pregnancy, and Ezra, just them three. I guess this is it. Next episode, we'll be meeting our second generation, but I hope that you enjoyed it just the same as much as I enjoyed recording it on a weekday night. So yeah, and if you haven't already, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And Malaya and I, and Ezra, as well as our future second generation heir, will see you all into the next episode. See ya!